Okay, brother, this is an actionable guide. What does it mean? It means that as I am telling you to do something, you need to do exactly what I say. Otherwise, this whole video will not serve any purpose to you. This will be the most useless video you ever watched. So if you want this video to actually make sense to you, you have to follow me and do exactly as I say. So I don't want to waste your time. Let's get straight in. So the first thing that you want to do to make sure that you use your reverse psychology to achieve your goals so that you can live your best life and become the best version of yourself is instead of thinking how good you will feel once you achieve those goals, you think the exact opposite. How bad will I feel if I don't achieve those goals? Imagine yourself now. Imagine yourself you want to, for example, get a good body, go to the gym. All right, imagine yourself in 2028, still being skinny fat, still being like a fatty. Imagine yourself still having the same body or even having a worse body than the one that you are having now. Imagine how bad you're gonna feel. Imagine you're like working at this 9 to 5 job and it's even hard to you for you to stand up because you literally are so fucking fat that it's fucking painful to even get up of the chair. Now imagine how bad that life would feel. You're already using reverse psychology as you're doing this. Instead of using this dream outcome of becoming like getting the best body possible as your motivator, you're using fear of what you might become in the future as your main motivator. So if you feel like this is more of something that would motivate you, then this is perfect for you. But we haven't finished. There are still other things that you need to do. As I said, this is an actionable guide. Okay. So the second action is we're gonna do the exact opposite. So instead of saying, oh, these are all of the things that we need to do to achieve this dream outcome, no, these are all the things that we need to do if we want to make sure that in 2028 we are that fat guy that I've just talked about. So if you want to become like that fat guy, what should you do? Well, firstly, eat junk food. All right. Now, secondly, never go to the gym and never do any kind of physical exercise. Now, third, you want to make sure that you are unhealthy and you eat like the worst thing possible so that you are unhealthy and you get fat even faster. You want to make sure that you always eat McDonald's, you always eat KFC, you always eat processed food. You want to make sure that you always exceed your calorie, like the amount of calories that you need. So you're thinking about all of these things that you need to do to become the worst version of yourself. Now, if you do the exact opposite and you decide, oh, I'm going to avoid these things. Now, instead of doing the things that you need to do to become that fit guy, you will instead avoid the things that you don't want to do because if you do them, you're going to become that fatty. And automatically, by not doing them and actually not only not doing them, but doing the exact opposite, you will automatically achieve your goal of becoming fit. So let's reverse this. Instead of what is the opposite of eating processed food? Well, eating healthy organic food. What's the opposite of eating, like exceeding the amount of calories that you need to eat during the day? Well, is to get in a calorie deficit. Then what do you need? Like what is the exact opposite of not doing any physical exercise? It is to go to the gym every single day. If you do all the opposites, you will actually become that fit guy and you didn't even have to think what should I do to become this kind of person. This is also an exercise that comes very handy once you don't really know what to do to become that kind of person. For example, let's say you're broke, you want to get rich, you don't really know how to get rich. So instead of saying, "Oh, these are the things that I need to do to make sure that I get rich," because you already don't know, like you don't know what are the things that you need to do because you're a brokey, you don't know it yet. So instead of thinking, "What should I do to get rich?" you think the exact opposite. What should I be avoiding to make sure that, what should I be avoiding to make sure that I get rich? Or even better, to use reverse psychology. What do I have to do to make sure that in 2028 I'm still broke? You already know that, probably. 1, give up. 2, say, "Oh, I'm just gonna do tomorrow." Keep procrastinating. 3, keep wasting time. 4, engage in bad business models. 5, whatever. Okay, you already know the things that you don't need to do. And if you know, oftentimes you don't know what you have to do to achieve a certain goal, but you do know exactly what you don't need to do. And if you avoid doing those things, you will automatically achieve that outcome. Okay, so just reverse that. This is the reverse psychology that I'm talking about. So by using this reverse psychology, you get to try a different approach to like goal settings and achieving goals. Now, if you haven't really been disciplined, you haven't really been motivated for the past years, maybe this could be something that motivates you more. Maybe thinking about how bad it would be to not achieve your goals. Maybe this motivates you more than thinking how good it will be if you actually do end up achieving those goals. So you can see how reverse psychology can really be useful at times, okay? So this was just a quick tip. I don't want to waste any more of your time. If you want to get some of a one-to-one coaching with me so that I can talk you more about like avoiding procrastination, being disciplined, achieving your goals, and being productive, basically everything about being productive, you can go to the first link in the description. See you in the next video, brother.